Welcome dear children. In this session we are going to learn about 100 in decimal. What is the place of 100 in decimal? We had already learned about tenth. That we had learned that suppose 29.4, then this 4 is known as 4 tenth. Yes. In this also this 2 is, you can write 20 plus 9 plus 0.4. This is your 4 tenth. So in the same way, here the place value of, so the place value of 2 is here 2 ones, 2 tens, that is 20. 9 is, suppose we are writing 2 9.4. So the place value of 2 is 2 tens, 9 is 9 ones, 0.4 means this 4, the place value of this 4 is 4 tenth. In the same way, if we see, suppose we are writing number 57.86. Now the place, it can be written as 50 plus 7 plus 8 by 10 plus 6 upon 100. So the place value of 5 is 5 tenths. Place value of 7 is 7 ones. Place value of 8, 0.86. So place value of 8 is here 8 tenths. And place value of 6 is 6 hundredth. So hundredth is, we can say that the place after tenth, that is 100. The value of 100, we can say that 1 upon 100 is equal to 0.01. This is the value of 100, 0.01. So now let us see exercise 8.2 to understand this. Here in exercise 8.2, here one figure is given. Complete the table with the help of boxes and use the decimal to write number. Here one box is given. Here it is given. This is the 100 part. 100. So we can write it is 100. Now here this is the full. So we can use it as a tenth. So in ones part it will be 0. Ones part nothing is there. Whole is not written. So ones part is 0. Now on tenth part this 1 and 2 line is completed here, so we can write here in 10th part 2. On 100th part it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it is written 6, and so the number will be 0.26. 0.26. Again, if we see the second one, here this will the whole B, 6, this is the whole, so we can write one place is 1. Then on 10th place, here 1, 2 and 3. 3 are whole, so we can write on 10th place it will be 3. Now on 100th place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can write here 8. So this number can be written as 1.38. Similarly, C, it is 1 is whole. On 10th place it is 2. On 100th place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is 8. This number can be written as 1.28. So in this way we can write the numbers or place value chart. We can draw the place value chart on this. Now let us see question number 2. Question number 2, again one table is given. Write the number given in the following place value table in decimal form. Here place value table is given in decimal form. It is given 100, tens, ones, tenth, 100 and 1000. By this decimal table, let us understood that as we had discussed, before decimal point it will be ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, etc. In the same way, after decimal point, your decimal point is here, then it will be tenth, hundredth, thousandth, etc. Okay, so this number can be written as 3.25 0. 3.250. In the same way, this number here in 100 place 102. So this will be 102.630. 630. In the same way, C is 030025. So this can be written as 30 point, at 10th place it is 0, 100th place 2 and 1000th place 5. So 30.025. Remaining 2 you can do by yourself also. Question number 3 is here. Write the following decimal in place value table. Here the number is given. We have to make a place value table like this. Place value table you already know: 100 ones, 100 tens, ones, tenth, 100, 1000. Now here it will be, suppose first number A is here 0.29. 0.29. So on 100 place it is 0. 10th place also 0. 1 place also 0. On 10th place it is 2. On 100 place it is 9. 1000 place again 0. So in this way we have to write the decimals in place value table. This is the place value table. Now let us see question number B. Question number B is 2.08. 2.08. So on 100 place it is 0. 10th place 0. On 1st place is it 2. 10th place 0. 100th place 8. 1000th place again 1000th place 0. The same way let us do question number E. C and D you can do by yourself. Question E is here 200.812. So here 100 place 2, 0, 0. 10th place again 8. 100th place 1 and 1000th place 2. So in this way we can write the place value table. Now let us see question number 4. Question number 4 is write each of the following as decimal. In that A1 is 20 plus 9 plus 4 by 10 plus 1 by 100. This can be written as 29. 20 plus 9, 29.41. 29.41. The same way the second one is 137. We can see B is 137 plus 5 upon 1000. Sorry, 5 upon 100. So this can be written as 137.05. 500 is there, so 05. Now C is here 7 by 10 plus 6 by 100 plus 4 by 1000. So this will be 7 tenth. It means 0.7. 600 means 6. 4000 means 764. So in this way you can do D and E also. Let us see question number 5. Question number 5 is write each of the following decimal in word. We have to write this decimal in word. Where question number A is 0.03. You can write it as it is also, that is 0.03, or you can write it as 300. It can be also written as 300. Both the method I am telling you, either you can write it as 0.03 or you can write it as 300. In the same way, let us do the C1. C1 is here 108.5 6. This you can write as 108, 108, 108.56. You cannot write it as 56. You have to write it as 56. After decimal point, we will not say the number as it is. 56. We cannot say it is 56. It always written as 56. So 108.56 you can written as 108.56. The remaining all you can do it by yourself. Now question number 6 is, between which two number in the 10th place on the number line does each of the given number lie? In question number 6, the first one is 0.06. So we have to find out that between which two number line in 10th place on the number line each of the given digit number lies. So it is between, you can say 0.06 is between 0 and 0.1. 0 and 0.1. Now let us see the next one. Is B is here. This is question number 6. Here B is our 0.05. Now this 0.05 we can write here as 0.45 is between 0.4 and 0.5. 0.45 is between 0.4 and 0.5. So in the same way you can do the others also. Now let us see question number 7. Question number 7 is, write as fraction in lowest term. Here fractions are given, we have to write it in the lowest term. The first one is, here it is given 0.60. First we need to convert it into the fraction, that is 6 into 100. Cut 6 into 2 3 and 5. So this will be 3 upon 5. So this fraction will be 3 upon 5. Let us do another one. C1. Here C1 is suppose 0.75. First we need to convert it into the fraction, that will be 0.75 upon 100. Both are divisible by 25, that is 3 and 4. So this will be 3 upon 4. Now let us do one more, last one, that is G, 0.066. So this will be 66 upon 1000. First when we convert it into this, it will be 66 upon 1000. Both are divisible by 2. When we divide it by 2, it is 3 and it is 500. So this will be 3 upon 500. So here we end our exercise 8.2. The remaining sum, whatever is remaining sum from this exercise, is your homework that you have to do by yourself. Thank you.